Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Helen. This video has taken me a long time to get out, so I know those of you who are waiting for it, thank you so much for waiting. This has been a labour of love. It's really been a labour. It's been a lot of work for me personally. It's just been a lot of physical work. It's been really difficult. I have enjoyed it. I did get very exhausted. I did struggle. It's taken me a long time. I've had to spread the work out. So what I want you to know, if you are coming to my channel for the first time, this is a budget. It's a house and garden redecoration kind of project kind of thing, but it is on a budget. So I live in a rented house. I do not want to spend a lot of money on this house. It's not my house. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here, but it had, like, we've lived here for a very long time, and it was just really starting to be run down. It was starting to look tatty again, and I just wanted to make it fresh and nice. I really wanted to move. That's what we decided as a family, we were going to move, but we found it very hard to find anywhere to rent without dogs. So since we couldn't do that, the next thing was to tidy up what we have. We have been decluttering our house for a long time. We've just been trying to make it nicer. So yeah, we needed some licks of paint in different rooms, and I decided to get some new furniture for our living room just to make it a bit nicer. We needed to change 3 bedrooms out of the 4 around. So that was a lot of work as well. And I wanted to make a garden area that we could sit out on and enjoy. Obviously if we did happen to move, obviously I would have spent money on decorating that I won't get back, but we can take all the furniture, so it didn't seem like a complete waste of money or a silly thing to do, and actually it's made me feel so much happier, so it was worth it. And obviously the kids are feeling good about it all as well as my little doggy in the background. So in this video you're going to see what we have been doing, and I've had a lot of help, so I want to shout out to my friends and family who have helped us through this time, have done a lot of the work with me and for me, and just made things really helpful, and to my gardener who did the garden project for me. So I'm going to show you what I did, and please remember, this is not, you know, one of those beautiful home renovations where you've spent a lot of money and time and making it your forever home. That is not this video. If that's what you're looking for, you're going to be very disappointed, so please switch off. If you are down for a cheap and cheerful makeover, then please come on in and sit yourself down and have a watch of my video. I really hope you enjoy it, and I don't know how to say really. So I think first up is the garden renovation, and it's not really the garden, it's just the seating. It's the garden seating renovation, because we had a very lumpy bumpy garden which I was not prepared to pay to have rotavated. It was not worth the kind of money that costs, so we had a flat seating area made so that those of us with mobility problems can get out there and actually sit in the garden, and we bought some new garden furniture, so that is up. And then my child didn't want me to show the bedroom that we did, so I've just briefly shown you a bit of the redecoration and then a bit of the colour afterwards, but not the finished project, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to respect obviously my child's wishes. Then you're going to see the front room turnaround and the project, and my bedroom. So I needed to swap, so I wasn't in the master bedroom when we moved in here. We had 2 children that needed to share and couldn't have bunk beds, so I gave them the master bedroom. And now that we've had a jig around and 2 of my lovely kids have moved out, we've got a bit more space. So I've gone into the master bedroom and needed to redo that completely, and yeah, so we've had a jig around to the bedrooms, which is really nice. So anyway, I'm going to show you what we have done. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and would like to see more videos like this, because I'm sure I'll have more projects at some point. And thank you for watching, and if you are new and you enjoyed it, please subscribe as well, and subscribe to my other channel if you're not already on there. So here we go. So you can't even see like just how big this bed actually is. Like, this is why I can't get this wall done or that wall done. I tried to do it with white paint and I just couldn't do it properly, but I managed to get this wall done and that one done, but these other two walls are going to be different colours. So yeah, I need the bed out. That wall there to the left had one coat of paint. The one at the back had wallpaper on, so that's had two coats of white paint to try and cover the flowers on the wallpaper. So this is one coat and this is one coat. See, it's very streaky right now, but hopefully that'll look alright with the second coat. We've done the ceiling, that's been painted. And then these walls here haven't been touched yet. Apart, well, that wall was part of this one. So yeah, that's the one wall in its original colour. So here we go into the living room. Now, I'm aware that in this video the walls look really streaky. They are not. It is the light shining in the window. So this is the freshly decorated front room. So on this big wall here, which is now very plain, so this is where we used to have our sofa. So it took up most of the wall, and I had the 4 long photo frames with all the kids' professional photos in. So they are going to now be different. I've taken them off. I'm going to make this wall like a feature wall for photos. So I'm going to put the professional photos back up again, but I've put them in a 3 landscape way frame rather than 5 pictures portrait. So I've picked up 4 of these to replace the frames that I had originally. I'll show you the ones I had. Oh. So that was what I had. So obviously it had 5 pictures in it, and I had 4 of these frames all along next to each other on the big wall. So I fancy something different, and I don't necessarily need all 5 of those pictures now up on the walls. So this is the best frames that I found with the right size, with the right orientation as well. A lot of the ones I did like had a mixture of landscape and portrait, which wouldn't fit, or they had they were too small. There was lots of different choices, but nothing was quite right. Then I saw these frames, but I found them in white first in 2 different shops, and I was like, oh no, the white's not going to work. It had to be black. So anyway, I found these today in Dunelm. I'm really happy with them. Like I said, I've got 4 of them. I'm trying to debate how I want to put them up on the wall, but I will figure that out. I just fancied something really different. I wanted to change this front room completely. I've literally changed all the furniture apart from one thing. I have changed the colour. So on this back wall was a feature wall. It was a really bold print of wallpaper, which was all white, silver and grey. It was really beautiful. I loved that paper. But we've had it for 10 years now. Just wanted something a bit different. Like I said, that was our feature wall, and I have bought these frames to just have something on this back wall now above the sofa. And I've noticed there's a mark on my wall, and I don't know where it's come from, and it's really annoying me. So I think I'm gonna have to try and paint that. There's 2 marks on this wall, but no one's touched the wall. I don't understand. Anyway, so I have that unit to the right there. That's from IKEA. I really liked these units, and they're really good at hiding everything inside them when we can't see them. So I used to have Kallax units in here, which were filled with toys and just bits and pieces. And they were so hard to just get to the bottom of it all, find everything you wanted. So I actually wanted a unit with shelves in. I'm sorry, this is why there's always so much noise in here when I'm doing my voiceovers and stuff, because the dogs just make so much noise on the wooden floor. But these are my doggies. This is Riley over here. This is Riley, he's 9 years old, and that is Blossom, and she's 7 years old. So anyway, this little space here, I'm going to get a side table to go down here. I wanted the sofa exactly in the middle because I'm a symmetrical person. I like things symmetrical if I can have them. So I was going to go in the middle. But then I wouldn't be able to have that unit, and I really need that unit. We need somewhere to put drinks down, and obviously I need the storage space. So that wasn't going to work. Then I was going to get 2 side tables and move that unit, which I could have done, but then where would I have put the unit? I think I would have had to put it there next to that cabinet. So I've decided to get a small side table. Also, because of where the TV is, I didn't want to put the sofa dead in the middle, because if it's over more to this side, you've got a better straight view of the TV. So anyway, this is a recliner. We weren't going to get a recliner because we've got these puffy things and we're going to put our feet on those. But when people come over, there's never enough seating. So we wanted the puffies for like everyone to sit on, and then we can still put our feet up on the actual sofas themselves, because we do have conditions. We have a lot of pain. We need to put our feet up of an evening. So that is why I have 2 puffies and why we got the recliner. I'm quite happy with the sofa. The only thing is, I think the dogs are going to mark it. I had a leather sofa, the sofa before last, and the dogs didn't make a scratch on it for years and years and years. And it was fine. But this one, I'm noticing a couple of marks already, and we've only had it a few days. But that is why it's taken me so long to get this video out, because I really wanted to have the sofa in here and have it finished. But I didn't want to wait for the side table, because I think it's going to be another week to 10 days. So, and obviously this photo wall is going to take me some time to do. I have found the frames. I've started putting the professional photos in them, but unfortunately one of the frames was damaged. So I have to go back and change the frames out. But I also want to put some other frames around it as well, make more of a montage-y kind of thing. This little chair, yes, I know it doesn't go in the room, but it's really, really cute. And we have a little one who visits and loves to sit in this chair. Obviously a bit of a mess on here. So yes, this is a dog crate. Yes, my dogs use it. No, they don't get shut in it. I think this started years and years ago. I crate trained them as babies. And then because my kids were younger, they used to go in here to go away from, away from little kids. So the dogs used to go in there just to get away from the kids, have their own private space. And I don't know, I just feel like they'd be lost without it. I was debating whether to put the second one up or not, because I did get rid of that a little while ago. I don't know, like there's times where both of them want to go in and times where they haven't, you know, they don't want to know. So anyway, that is the story of the crates, just in case you're wondering or you don't agree with crates and stuff for dogs. And this is the view, just going backwards. So this is the view from back on the sofa. So obviously down this wall to this side, there'll be all the pictures, they'll all be in black frames and stuff. So that'll just sort of like do something with that wall so it's not too plain. And then obviously we've got our TV there. And I bought 2 of these units, these IKEA ones, and put them together. I wanted the storage, and I felt that I wouldn't have enough storage in a TV unit like what I had before, even though I loved my TV unit. So we got these ones, and I was going to have the TV put up on the wall, but actually I think there'll be so many wires hanging that and I can't dig into the walls. So I think it would be better just to leave it like that. And then I'm not going to show you too close because I've got some photos and stuff in there, but I've got, let's have a look, what can we look at? I've just got some like knicky-knacky, you can't really see, knicky-knacky things in there, some candles, just some nice things that have been bought for us. And then lower I've got family photos, and that's where I put my candles and stuff. This chair is like the one thing with like, so these 2 IKEA chairs, I've kept them just because, you know, we need seating. Basically, the fan's new, and then this lamp I've had for a long time. My mum bought that for us when we moved in. I decided to keep my elephants, my family elephants, and then that frame is new as a little tribute to my dad. So this is the poem that I read at my dad's funeral. When tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not there to see, if the sun should rise and find your eyes all filled with tears for me, I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you, and each time that you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. When tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart, for every time you think of me, I'm right here in your heart. Yeah, and in this corner, just got all the plugs trying to hide, and the Alexa. So anyway, guys, there's the front room. And the light shade. I love this light shade, but I don't like the way the light looks when it's on. I feel like it comes out underneath it and blinds everyone. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that, but I felt like it went quite nice. So yeah, this room didn't take too long to do. Just took a couple of days to paint it and get it organised. And then it has taken weeks to finish it. So the painting didn't take too long, but waiting for the sofa to arrive, getting all the furniture built, getting those frames up even. And yes, I know they are not level. So I can't drill into my walls, and no one else seems to be able to drill into my walls very easily. And I bought something called a tacker, and it just puts tacks, or it makes a hole to be able to put tacks in the wall for hanging frames. So I thought, great, you know, I can figure that out. We can do that. But it's almost impossible to get it level. So yes, I know they're not level, and I'm just going to have to live with it until someone can do something with it for me. So anyway, looks like the dog wants to go out. This is a little monstrosity down here, down the side. And yes, that is a packet of baby wipes on the floor. I'm using those as a doorstop right now. So just stopping it from hitting the unit. I've ordered a doorstop. I'm waiting for that to arrive. So anyway, guys, here is the front room. So here we go, guys. This is not a perfect bedroom. This is just an everyday, normal, budget bedroom. Now, I know this is off centre and I know it would annoy some people, but there is literally no space to put it in the middle because I wouldn't be able to open the wardrobe door. And then this way I've got my chest of drawers in and I've got my bedside table as well. Now, there are leads everywhere. There is stuff. It's not perfect, like I said, but it's painted, it's fresh. I've got my bed, which is like the comfiest bed ever, and I've got my things. So I'm pretty happy. I do like this light. Give you a view this way. So I had to move everything, and I've had to have the small TV that was already in here rather than the big one I had in my room because it doesn't fit and I can't change the bracket, it's stuck in the wall. So over where the wardrobe is now, the desk was. Now that desk doesn't fit anywhere else in this room, and I needed another wardrobe. So I've had to sacrifice the desk looking all pretty. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like. It was lovely. It's how I did it first, but I've just had the wardrobe put up. I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, I've had to move the desk over here. Should have emptied my bin, sorry. I had to move the desk over here and then change the layout again of all the stuff that I use on the desk. And then next to it was this unit. So this one fits obviously really well in that space, which is really handy. And I've got my toiletries, my makeup palettes, things like that in there. I know you don't see me wear a lot of makeup and I don't wear it all the time, but sometimes I just love to put some makeup on. This is the pot I used for like used brushes that need to be washed. So I just make a little pile and then I wash them all in one go. So yeah, sorry, there is quite a shadow doing this unevenness on my dressing gowns. I love my dressing gowns. Like, I can't live without my dressing gowns. So yeah, this is it, guys. That's it basically. I hope you can see the colour of the walls. I don't know if you can in this light, but I will obviously be attaching pictures as well that were taken in the daylight. Now, I know up there it looks like I've hit the wall with the paint. I haven't, unfortunately. It's just the state of the ceiling. Some cracks and stuff up there, and they look quite dark. I was not spending a lot of money on this room. It's been purely budget. The shelves are already there from when the girls were in here. This is all my furniture. Everything is the same. These curtains were already in this room, and I don't really want to buy new ones, but we'll see. I'm sort of not sure about the colours of the curtains and the bedding yet with the walls. So I'm going to see. I'd rather have a new bedspread, I think. And then the only thing I've had to buy new was the wardrobe and the boxes on top, which is just extra storage because the wardrobe's not particularly high and there would have been so much wasted space up there. I decided to have those boxes up there just to hide more things. So yeah, there you go. I need to get a different lead because obviously this black one down here sticks out like a sore thumb, but I've literally just thrown that up at the moment just to plug everything in, so I'll get a white one that'll blend in a little bit more. So yeah, that is my bedroom.